Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning to the honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Renata Twiskanadin from SMAN 1 Mijen, and I am here as the first speaker of the affirmative team. I'm here to give my arguments on why I support the motion today, which is this House would abolish primary and middle school years that group children based on their age and instead group them by competency and intelligence. But before that, I'd like to give the definition of each term. Firstly, abolish means to stop or put an end to something such as a system, practice, or institution. Primary school is a school for children from the ages of about 6 to 10. Middle school is a school for children from the ages of about 12 to 14. Competency is the ability to do something successfully or efficiently, while intelligence is the ability to solve complex problems or to make decisions. So to abolish primary and middle school years that group children based on age and instead group them by competency and intelligence means to stop the school system on primary and middle schools that groups children based on their assigned age, instead to group them based on their ability to learn. The parameter that I will be putting is that I am only going to discuss about the school system in Indonesia. Now, the current school system that groups students solely based on their age should be abolished. This conventional method fails to take into account the intelligence, comprehension, and abilities of individual students. Each student has their own unique learning style and pace, which can be hindered in a classroom where everyone is expected to progress at the same rate. Individualized education plans tailored to students' specific needs would lead to improved learning outcomes and a more inclusive educational environment. Firstly, an age-based grouping system overlooks the fact that students develop at different rates. Some students may be advanced in certain subjects and struggle with the others, while others may struggle with most subjects. Rather than forcing students to conform to a one-size-fits-all approach, a more flexible system would allow students to learn at their own pace and focus on areas where they need extra support. This personalized learning experience would ultimately result in higher academic achievement and a greater sense of self-confidence. This also ensures that all students can learn at their own pace, fostering a positive learning environment and minimizing the chances of students feeling either overwhelmed or bored. At the same time, grouping students by their intelligence encourages healthy competition and motivation. Being surrounded by similarly skilled peers can push students to work harder and strive for excellence. When students see others in their group excelling in a certain subject, it motivates them to put in extra effort and improve their own performance. This creates a positive cycle where students continuously push each other to achieve higher levels of success, fostering a culture of excellence and fostering a growth mindset among the students. Secondly, students have different learning styles and preferences. Some prefer hands-on activities, while others excel in theoretical discussions. By grouping students based on the age, the school system fails to accommodate these individuals' learning differences. If students with similar interests and learning styles were to be grouped together, they could benefit from tailored teaching methods, enhancing their comprehension and also their engagement. Collaborative learning environments that encourage students to work in groups based on their interests and abilities would foster a more dynamic and inclusive educational experience. As a result, middle school students are more likely to embrace their own intelligence, become more engaged in the learning process, and then they will realize their full potential as they progress into high school. Furthermore, intelligence-based learning fosters critical thinking and also problem-solving skills. Instead of relying solely on rote memorization or standardized tests, this approach encourages students to analyze information, connect ideas, and apply their knowledge to a real-world context. Because by stimulating cognitive abilities such as logical reasoning, creativity, and analytical thinking, students develop skills that are essential for their future education and professional success. In conclusion, the age-based grouping system in schools should be abolished in favor of a more flexible and inclusive approach. Recognizing that intelligence, comprehension, and abilities vary among students is crucial to creating an optimal learning environment. Implementing personalized education plans and grouping students based on their needs and interests would also lead to a better learning outcomes and a more equitable educational systems. It is time to reconsider the educational school system and focus on cultivating the individual potential of each student. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.